it's Viral here again, guys, and this is just a match in the Codex in my 61 Nightblade build. Um, yeah, so there's going to be a small commentary on my gameplay here. I end up going, what is it, 31-0, 37-0, something like that. It was kind of a crappy start, so as you can see I get in here and we don't really have any heals. I'm gonna back out here because there were a lot of them and I was gonna die if I stayed in there, and you'll see here in a second. They're all hopping on me, I'm like, oh crap, so I had to get out of there. I did start to get heals from that heals back there, but we needed to back out because they were overpowering us, and I basically just sat up here for a bit and kind of sniped them. Because in this build you do have the Swiss shot, as I went over in the guide, so I'm still getting the procs from my Scourge of Darkness, so it's still doing some decent damage. Say I try to kill that guy, I don't get the killing blow, but it wasn't even mine. So, but yeah, overall it was a good game. It was fun. Did all right. I don't remember who wins. I don't know, bad memory here, but yeah, I just played this today, so. This is the only match I really did play today because I was focusing on my warrior. I'm still trying to get level 60 on her, but I'm really lazy with that because all I do is the only way I level is through Warfronts, and it's not the fastest way, but still good. Warlord at that level dominates. It's insane. Basically, whoever has a Warlord wins at that level. It's that crazy. But yeah, like if you go into a match at like level, it's because I'm playing at level 57, I believe. Yeah, so if you have like the warlords, it's usually any war that's on top is usually a warlord or warlord paragon mix, or you know, something like that. It's just they're just not insane damages at that level. I know it's gonna tone down at 60, but it's not as much. It's still crazy, but you know, be as crazy as the low level PvP, which is insane. But yeah, I hope I enjoy it. Level 60, the only thing I'm not going to enjoy is the Freelancer gear, and then Warlord, and then Myrmidon. That's going to suck. I'm only rank, what, 40 on or whatever, so I need to get that rank up. I do have Transcendent Vials, 7 of each, so like kind of in Prestige, so I got the 150, I think it's 150%, right, yeah, on Prestige favor, so I'll pop those during Conquest. It should go pretty fast, but not as fast as I'd like it to, but I kind of like how there's a grind. There's really not much else to do in this game, so other than Warfronts and grinding, really not much else. But yeah, that should be fun because I haven't done Conquest in so long. The only time I ever go in there now is if I need to refresh my Conquest power, and I'm glad they upped it to a week refresh rate. That's kind of nice. It still sucks, but you know, it just made it easier. Cause I'd be gone. Like I would stop playing for a couple days because I'm busy, and then come back and my Conquest power's wiped out. I'm like, well, that's ridiculous. I can't even stop playing for a couple days. So it seemed like a really stupid penalty to me. I mean, people have other things they need to do. So I understand that they want to keep people involved in Conquest, but it's not a good way to do it. So I think having you required I think what they're called, the Conquest marks, like you needing those to get the essences, I believe. That's enough for keeping people in Conquest. I know it's just a little amount, but still. I really don't think there should be a penalty for not playing. That just seems kind of ridiculous. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go through Conquest again. That'll be fun. And I think I already have about 180,000 favor or whatever, so I should be able to get some starter Freelancer mostly covered on that. So I'm gonna be so squishy though. And again, if anybody wants to run with me on my warrior, well, it's still in the 50, I think what is it, 55 to 59 bracket, I think it is, or is it 56 to 50, I don't know, whatever the bracket, I think it's 55 to 59, if anybody wants to warfront with me on her, or when I hit 60 fresh, I'll be grouping with anyone if they want, because I mostly, as I always say this, I always group solo, well, most of the time, because there's no one really else to run with. And I don't know, I kind of like running solo. A lot of people run with healers or, you know, big groups. It's just, I don't know, it seems like when you do that, it's not as fun. It just having like a pocket healer or something, and it feels like it makes it too easy, or just, you know, not exciting enough. Because if you have a pocket healer, you're basically gonna steamroll over it. You're not really gonna die. So it's, I don't know. I have conflicting views on that. I mean, I think it's fine if you use a pocket healer like every now and then, but if you only play when you do have one, then it's kind of ridiculous. That's going a little too far. But I mean, I'm not going to complain about someone having a pocket healer if they just, you know, do it every now and then, or, you know, at least if they don't do it, if they don't play only with one, then I don't really care. But so, but those can be countered as long as you have a team that focuses on the healers and all that, and so it's not too bad of a problem. But yeah, like I say, I queue solo most of the time. Like this was a solo match, just queue by myself doing it. I've been playing a lot of Nightblade and Marksman. Well, that's what I've always played really, but just been playing that a lot more, I guess. So if anybody wants to run with me, I mean, you can be anything. You can be a fresh level 60 with no gear. I don't care, anything. I'll really run with anyone. Also, in my previous video on, what was it? My previous video on the Bard attack bar, kind of, I did a mix with Nightblade, right? And I said if you wanted, you could post your, or not post your, sorry, you could post your ideas or what you tried out, and you could let me know if it worked out well, or, you know, or anything for that. Yeah, if you have, same goes for it. Well, you could PM me in game, and we could run a Warfront. You can show me what you do, and see how you play. That'd be kind of cool. It's just kind of, I like seeing people try out new specs. You know, that's what makes the game fun, really. Because otherwise, I'd be bored with this game. That's what I like about it more than WoW. Is there's so much variety to what you can do. You can do something crazy. I mean, you can combine any souls that you want. You know, and what's good about it is there's really no best soul. I mean, people will say, oh, this one's the best, it's overpowered, or it's crazy. It's like, no, it's really based on the situation. Each class has its moments. They have their faults and their perks. I mean, a marksman is great, does great damage. You have a lot of time since you're ranged. You're constantly dishing out damage, so your damage is going to be high. You're able to, as a marksman, you can kill snipe. You know what that means? So your KBs will be high as well. It does a lot of damage, like I said, and it's good in a sense that in that way, but it's not very good in like toe-to-toe against a Nightblade or an assassin or a warlock. That's when it doesn't reach its. That's when it's not as good as it could be. As long as you keep your distance, though, and you use your roots. I mean, you jump away. You could still do pretty well, but in toe-to-toe, it's not going to fare as well as it could against others. It's best as with support of your teammates and, you know, a good team. That's when marksman really shines. That's in my opinion. Go ahead and say I'm wrong, but that's what I think. Again, with assassin, that has its moments too. It's great for picking off people. You know, focus burst, you know, switch burst. So let's say you're hopping on a DPS and you kind of nuke him down, and so the healer's gonna switch to him and start bursting his healing on him. But then you can do a hard switch onto the healer and it'll catch him off guard, and you can usually kill him like that. That's a perk to assassin you can't really do with it. Well, you can kind of do it with marksman, but not as much pressure. So, but yeah, everything has the pros and cons in this game, and that's what I love about it. So there's no best build. Another example is Blade Dance. That's situational. If there's a big team or you know how to play it, if you can play single target, because you can, it does really well if you know how to play it like that. You just got to be careful how you play it. What's good is you want to have, if you want to be both good at with your AoE damage and your single target, you want to push out some points into Nightblade and grab Twilight Force, because that helps you keep on. Because as a Nightblade, as a Blade Dancer, you only have what I think is Flash of Steel, right? where you can charge your target. Other than that, you don't really have any other catch-ups. You do have Sprint, but that's on a long cooldown. So Twilight Force slows them down, and you can get the damage buff on them, so you can do 10% more damage. So that's really nice to keep up on them. It helps you stay on your target. And as a Blade Dancer, you can do quite a lot of burst if you know how to time it, and you can do a lot of damage in single target. I mean, you have the double. Oh God, I'm blanking on the tempo names right now, but the one that where your quick strike or it procs twice. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the names. Sorry about that, but that it does a lot. It has good burst, and you can catch a lot of people off guard. So I like to run that a lot. So maybe I should put out some gameplay for that. That'd be kind of cool. But I don't know, I've been just having a lot of fun with Nightblade. What I tend to do is I'll play a soul and then I'll get hooked on it and I'll be like, oh, it's fun, and then I'll be like, I'm kind of getting bored and I'll switch. That's what I do, even if I've already played it before. So, but I kind of want, I don't know, I'm looking to try out a new build. I haven't done. I don't know. I'm trying to think of things I haven't done. Again, if you guys have any ideas, like literally anything, I will try it out in a miscellaneous build. Like Beach JN, he already gave me an idea, like the attack bar. That's where that came out. Oh, and a special shout out to Beach JN because he is awesome for giving me the lustrous Rage Rune Shards. One of my videos I said I didn't have enough money to afford them, so I've been using the Imperial on my weapons. But he was cool enough to buy me 2 of them, and I was able to get those enchanted up because I really I'm not good with money in any game really, so I usually get the cheap stuff. But he was awesome enough to get me those, and a really special shout out to him because that was cool of him. So if you guys see him, tell him he's awesome. But anyway, back to the video. Yeah, if you guys have any ideas on builds, like he already gave me an idea on the attack bar. That's where that video came from, and that was kind of fun to play. So you guys can mess around with that. But if you have any ideas, shoot them in the comments. Just post it, and I will try it out. It could be anything ridiculous. I don't know. It could be a tactician. I'm trying to think of something ridiculous. I don't know. Really anything. Tactician, assassin, or I could do a bard. I'm trying to think here. Bard, marksman. I don't know. I will literally try anything. Ranger, Nightblade. I don't know. I will try anything. So just put it in the comments and I'll do it out. It could be ridiculous. You could make me look like a fool if that's your intention. Go ahead. I don't mind looking like a fool. I'll go into Warfronts running the most. I'll do a 3. I'll do a 3-set hybrid. Put points into 3 different souls. Kind of even it out. It would suck, in a sense, but I don't care. If I go 1-in, or if I go 0-17, then who cares? I'm having fun, and it's interesting to you guys. So anything you want me to try, I will try. Also, again, like I always say, you can group with me whenever you want. I've already said that, but yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. I can make it a separate section though for the videos where I try out the builds. I think that'd be kind of fun. Aside from that, yeah, I mean, those are the video ideas I'm coming out. I'm thinking about making a montage. I just don't have the footage for it yet, but I want to make one, but I've never made one before, so I don't know how the editing would go, like how you slow things down. I know how to slow and speed, I know how to do all those editing tricks, but I've never done it before for a montage or anything like that, so it would be interesting to work with, I should say. But I'll probably give it a try. Oh, right here in the video real quick, I almost got nuked down, but I was able to pop Twilight Chunks in and get out of there. But this one guy stayed up on me, and I don't remember his name. Was it Pimp, I think it was, or something like that? He would not let me go, and he just kept on me. I tried to get away. I do survive, and the timer hits, but I almost nuked him down because I was able to pop Dark Descent, I think that's what it's called, and get my 3 finishers off. But he was able to pop No Permission to Die, and he gets his health back up. He's almost half again, but I'm able to get some heals off, and I'm popping down. I don't know. It's close to say who would have won there. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it would have been nice to see. But the game popped, so there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed the match. That was a fun game. Again, anytime you guys want to run with me, PM me in game. Any questions, anything, I'll answer them. Try to be nice. So thank you for watching, guys. All right, see ya.